think I farted again. I made people leave, offended my friends. Oh baby, I just gave it a push.
Okay, I got a couple stories to tell you. I was watching Mrs. E's video on her poor mother. Well, I know I've told you about my first professor, Mrs. Hodges, and every night after class, she's an elder woman, not real quick at walking, you know, and we walked her to her car. We did it every single night, me and my wife. Well, on this one night, we were walking down the wheelchair ramp, got halfway down it, probably a few feet from her car, and she let out a huge one. I couldn't help it. I started giggling. My wife just kind of, you know, tried to hold it in, and Miss Hodges just kind of turned around and looked at me, and she says, "What do you want? I'm old." Another story is my telling on my grandma. When her and my grandpa were married, before he passed away, we used to torment Grandpa. Now, how we used to do that was before bedtime, we'd get her tickled. We'd get her laughing at anything. Well, Grandma has a problem that when she laughs and laughs and laughs, she starts farting. Well, then she can't stop. And so, as she and Grandpa go to bed, she's still continuing to fart. So every time we start getting Grandma tickled, we get looks from Grandpa. He loved us so, though. I don't know why we were so cruel to him, because he had to go to bed with her, and, you know, they didn't smell quite nice. So he'd get quite upset. My Uncle Junior used to do something really mean to Grandma, though. Grandma is a hypochondriac. And she'd come in the house, and she'd be feeling all great and wonderful, be all happy and everything. And he'd turn and look at her and say, "Mom, do you feel okay?" And she'd go, "Well, yes, son, you know, I feel fine. Why?" "Well, you're not looking real well." "Oh, well, son, you know, now that you mention it." He always did that to her, and my grandfather would get so upset at him, because now he'd have to listen to Grandma complain the rest of the time about all of her woes. It's horrible. It really is. Anyway, I just wanted to share those just a couple little things with you. I mean, I'll do that kind of try to hold a fart in when you're in the grocery store and try and find an aisle and nobody's around. And you know that little farting walk you get. Anyway, I did it one time. Now, I swear there was nobody in that aisle when I went down it. But boy, somebody appeared right behind me. I just looked at him, smiled, and walked away. What else could I do? Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
I think I farted again. I made people